Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. It's been a little while since I did a live. I actually went on a short vacation to get out of the house. So now I'm back and I wanted to post a message. So one of the things that I heard a lot of talk on in the last few weeks, and it's really coming to a head now, is what schools are planning for the fall semester. And things are still moving, but I think a lot of parents are starting to come to terms with the thrown together, we can make this happen, it's only temporary thing you did in the spring with your kids with online learning and you working from home. It worked for the 2 months or whatever, however long you had to do it, but nobody had a specific plan. You didn't have time to plan anything. But now you're coming to the realization that school's going to start up soon, and an awful lot of school systems are either just going to 100% online learning, or they're giving you an alternative, but at any moment you might have to switch to all 100% online learning. And then a lot of us are fortunate enough to work from home, so we're trying to figure out how to make this work. So I just wanted to give you a couple of suggestions. One is you do have to have a plan. So in the next couple of weeks, you really need to figure something out. And then, so if your school system has made a determination and decided what they're going to do, you got to start working from that. So what schedule do your kids have to follow? And then how can you work around your kids' schedule? So scheduling. I would suggest a big giant calendar to really map it out. So if your children have to get online at a certain time in the morning and they're online for a certain amount of time, maybe you need to be more available to them during that time. And then you can schedule your important phone calls and meetings at a different time of day. If your kids are older and they don't need that much assistance, maybe it's a good thing to get it all done at the same time. Maybe your house gets a little bit noisy or something, but you really have to kind of try to schedule these things. And then you can, as you're scheduling things into the future, what you're looking at. The other thing is, other than scheduling, you really want to give space in your house. So again, did everybody sit at the kitchen table? And that probably was a disaster because it's way too noisy. But depending on the age of your children and the work that you do, I would say find a space for each person in the household. So maybe it's a bedroom, and maybe it is a kitchen table or the dining room or a home office, but everybody kind of needs their own space, because even if two people are in the same area talking at the same time, it can be very distracting and annoying for the other people that are maybe on your phone call, or to just the people who are in your home trying to concentrate. So really, plan these things and get your kids involved in the planning. If they pick a spot and you work, say take an afternoon to set it up, what are you going to need, everything like that. Hopefully you don't have to share your technology, but if you do, then the schedule is going to be really important. If you have like a desktop computer and it's in your home office, then you really got to schedule who has availability to your equipment at any one time. If everybody has their own, then spreading out is a whole lot easier. So really consider those two things. And then I want to encourage you to have a discussion with everybody in the household to really be willing to compromise, because everybody is trying to figure this out, and if something works for you, go with it and build upon that. But really, people are going to have to compromise. You have high school kids who want to sleep all morning and then do their work at midnight, or really late in the day after you've been working all day and you're too tired to help them. You really need to sit down and have that discussion about how are we going to make this work. So I wish you all the best of luck, but really consider how you're going to live these next few months with working and schooling from home. Thanks.